Just Another Podcast is now powered by Agent Bollywood, Sharbina and Ismail, the ideal partner for all your property needs.
Engaging Sharbina Property Matchmaker as your property consultant is a smart investment that can save you time, money and stress.
Contact Agent Bollywood at 9181-4262 right now. Yo! Welcome to Just Another Podcast.
I'm Anazia.
I'm AnaDer.
Alright, let's get to it lah.
Let's get to it.
No need to small talk all lah.
Oi, okay.
Because today's guest.
We have a guest.
We have a guest.
We have two guests.
We have two guests.
From
we have
the same company?
Yes.
We have guests.
Guests.
Okay. So, I think a lot of people may be asking why have such guests.
Yeah.
But this is something that's very close to us.
Yes.
We have synergy. They are also like us.
Yes.
We are part of the PAMS.
They're not just another. They are just together.
Oh, just together.
Ah.
We are part of the PAMS.
Yeah, PAMS.
Would you like to explain what PAM is?
No, I think we should ask them what is PAMS.
Ask them what PAMS are.
Yes.
Okay, you want to know what
But
PAMS?
I'm proud that I'm first chair. That's all I want to say.
First chair?
Yeah, first chair.
Oi, okay.
You second chair.
Okay.
So let's welcome them, AnaDer.
All right. So with us, we have T-Bye.
Yo, what's up?
Suara DJ terus.
Yeah.
So,
Namaste, Assalamualaikum.
Adab. See guys, now you understand why we call them in.
Ada.
Now they understand.
Ada.
3-by or 3-by?
3 baht ada.
Ada.
Haider boleh.
Okay, 3-by.
Yes, bro.
Sekarang kita nampak 2-by.
Hello, English.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Wrong.
3-bys. So now we see 2-bys.
Yes.
Where's the other 3-by?
The other Chiba said to us want to go toilet.
Oi.
Yeah, after now never come out.
Yeah, you went to go buy milk.
Buy milk.
But now never come back.
Yeah, not the cereal eat with water.
Very diluted.
So your names, guys.
Yeah,
names.
so you are with Tengku Nas.
Mera nam Safras kan. Mera nam Safras. My name is Safra Syam.
Okay.
Amit vibes Amit vibes
Yo, deep, very good
Yeah,
voice,
dia punya.
Yeah. Cita-cita dulu nak jadi macam Salman Khan.
Salman Khan.
Pas tu pasal ada cushion.
You need to hide it. You need to hide it.
Yeah, if you cannot hide it, you hide it.
Wah, dah gitu.
Biasa bro. Biasa bro, anak mami kan.
Boleh nampak. Very good.
Okay, Pams, get them to
Okay, so Tengku Nas, Safras.
Let's go.
So you guys started this thing called PAMS.
Yes.
And she's the first chair.
Correct.
Yes.
Before I ask why am I the second chair, can you explain what is PAMS?
So PAMS is actually Persatuan Anak Mami Singapura, where you have an association
Right.
of anak mamis of Singapore.
Yes.
Why are you the second chair? I can answer that. Always ladies first, yeah?
Ladies
First, yeah.
Can she's older lah.
Yeah, very much.
I can see that.
Tak baik.
Watch it lah, King. You watch it.
Okay.
She looks older lah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why we call her Bubu.
Yeah, guys, they call me
Bubu now
Bubu.
also. Okay.
Bye Bubu lah.
Baik bubu lah.
Baik
bubu.
Okay, so 3 buys and then 1 buy run away or rather never come back.
Yes.
Or maybe coming back, we don't know.
We don't know.
Okay.
Maybe.
So why keep the name 3 buys when they're just 2 buy?
Okay, very good question.
Very good question.
Very good question. I will give it to Safaras.
Okay. Brother here is very good question.
Yeah.
Okay, so why kita simpan the name 3 buy? Okay, it's because I think a lot of people, not a lot lah, macam people know us out there. Like 3 buy, you know, like he say bila kita buat live, 3 buy.
This is an English podcast. Please.
Oh, it's English, is it?
Yes, in English.
Okay.
Okay.
So like the why we keep is because for me I feel like that space, that extra seat is always for him.
Yes.
Wow, that's a line I heard from the group Sepah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
They
you
say one
really?
seat. I'm into this
I
comedy.
told you right, he's
No, actually I follow Sepa also.
Yeah. So they mentioned lah that one seat is for the other friend.
Yeah. So okay, because the third buy is actually not with us.
Yeah.
He's like having some like personal matters lah.
Right.
Okay, so he feels like it's not the right time, not the place for him to be doing podcast also.
Right.
So we expected that.
Yeah.
We understand that, and we like, you know what? Anytime that you feel like you want to come back, you want to entertain the people out there again, the place is yours lah.
Yes.
Well said, well said, well said.
Yeah. Pasal mic, because the mic and the headphones he pay also.
Yeah.
Rokas also pay.
Then you have to keep the
Keep the share, yeah, correct.
Yeah.
So if there's a new member, reimburse balik.
Betul.
Oh, betul.
Correct.
Jadi jangan ambil new member. Don't.
InsyaAllah tak lah.
Okay, so for our viewers who probably we haven't done a proper introduction.
Yes.
So
Yes.
three buys a podcast as well. So they probably start a couple of months before us, if
Yes.
I'm not mistaken. When we start off JustAnaDer, right, it's also catered to the anak mamis lah.
Understand.
So then after a while, she told me there's this 3x. Then I was like, who's this pseudo anak mami? Want to copycat? But actually, you start before us.
Dia nak cakap cibat tau.
This one English podcast.
Yalah, it's English right now.
No, you talk Malay.
Yeah, so I mean, okay, nice. I mean, it's nice to do because we have seen anak mamis done podcast in other podcasts lah.
Yes.
I mean, for example, mine is biar betul, although
Correct.
there's a couple of anak mamis there,
Yeah.
right? And we have others also like Lepak Bapa, etc. They
Yes,
seen them around, and she is also part of AKP.
Of
But
course.
there's nothing that's catered to the anak mami. But from what I've seen from you guys are very similar to us in terms of your target audience also.
Yeah.
Right? Because you interview a lot of the anak mamis.
Yes,
Is that
correct.
Yes, correct.
Okay, so my first question is, why start a podcast?
Why start a podcast? Very, very good. Okay,
Brother
this
ask
one-
another good question
Yeah,
again.
brother.
This time is spicy ya.
Bonus.
Ada masalah sikit.
Yeah.
Ada masalah.
Geram masalah,
Yeah.
You want to throw to him?
No. I take this one.
Okay,
Yeah.
Tekung, tekung.
Yeah, of course, no problem. Yeah. So for this, let me be very, very direct with you. We'll keep it simple. Why we did a podcast? Because at that point of time, I felt that nobody was touching on anak mami.
Ui,
Represent.
Yeah,
Right.
As an anak mami, I
Yes.
felt very proud.
right.
I have a best friend who is an anak mami. Why not create something out of nothing and to touch on that market?
Nice.
That's how the podcast started.
So when we came about, were you disappointed or happy?
We were happy. We were
Kita
very happy.
macam okay lah.
Oh, okay.
It's good lah.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we can collab.
Yes.
Yeah, like what we're doing right
That's what we
Yeah,
now.
that's what we are today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because at the end of the day, for me, sorry
at the
to
end
cut
of the
you,
day again,
like for me, this is a this industry is not ours.
correct.
You know,
Yeah.
it's anybody.
Yeah.
Anybody can entertain anybody.
Correct.
So it's just that macam rezeki siapa je.
Yeah.
Agree.
So it's just like if it's meant to be for you to succeed, you will succeed. Maybe not for us.
Correct.
Maybe for us, not for you.
Yeah.
So it just goes that way lah.
It will come to the correct person. lah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
For both. For both.
for both.
Inshallah,
Yeah.
for both.
So in
Yeah.
Malaysia, no need to reai. Mata merah.
Yeah. There's a line from Seniman Bujang Lapuk, ada
Yeah.
sing guys sing. Rezeki dia makan, rezeki lulu makan lah. Kan?
Yes.
No, I only know one
Makan
line.
sama-sama.
I only know one line. Dah tu pun bodoh.
That was a meme also.
Maybe, yeah.
Mami dengar ni.
Tak apa. So okay, anyways, to touch on what he said,
Yeah.
how he actually came about the idea was normal what do you call that, like a lepak session.
Right.
So you were just drinking chai.
Chai.
Masalah?
No,
Ginger?
normal.
Normal chai.
Normal chai.
Normal.
Chai.
Alright.
Chai tarik.
Sweet chai.
Sweet chai.
Sweet chai of mine.
Bukan, tak ada.
Sweet chai butterfly.
Finish the story.
Okay, so we were like drinking tea, you know, having like lepak lah. Both single at that point of time.
Oh.
So it was his idea. Saf, on try not we do podcast.
Okay.
Okay, so at that point of time, okay, let's go was high.
Flying
Yeah,
ah.
Common Folks was the next thing.
Right.
So he was an avid listener for Common Folks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so he told me like macam he told me like, you know, we can try lah. Try. Then at that point of time I was still serving my national service.
Okay.
Okay, so I was like telling him, okay, you know what, we revisit this idea once I'm what do you call it, like finished with NS lah. So after I finished NS, we forgot about the idea until last year.
Last year July.
No lah, not last year July.
Last year Jan.
No, 2023 July. Okay, so 2023 July, he told me, he opened up the idea again. So I remember last time we talked about podcast. So I was like, okay.
So you need to
Alright.
remind him lah.
Of course.
Yeah.
You can see his face quite forgetful.
Yeah, very forgetful.
So when he revisited that idea, I was like, okay, but who are we gonna do it with?
Yeah.
Okay, because at that point of time, I wasn't really confident with the two of us.
Oh.
I scared like the two of us.
The third buy haven't come in.
The third buy haven't come. So okay, at that point of time, we have another friend. Okay, our Bedok friend. Okay, so this one at that point of time, said okay or see how, but then he started university, so he was definitely out of the game. So at that point of time, we like, okay, you know what, forget about it again lah. So up until last year 2024 Ramadan, he called me again, say, hey Saf, I really want to try lah. I feel like rather than
I see myself in you, bro.
And then for him, okay, because he has this belief that we can make people laugh. Okay, we have the ability to like entertain people. So I was like, okay, you know what? Since we always laugh on our own, you know, we lepak, you know, we make the people around us laugh, have a good time. Why not we try to upskill? Okay, so back then, I think it took quite a while lah. And then we were like thinking like, you know, who we need a third person. You know, like one is the like tekong, feeder, killer, whatever that kind, right? So I was like, okay, and then he remembered about my cousin, the third one lah. So from there we approached, we tell him the idea, and he got on board. So after some like delays here and there, some procrastination, we started out in July. July last year.
So since there's many stop start,
Correct.
don't you see it as a sign where maybe this is not for us?
Oh no, never.
No, never. That's good.
Determined,
As anak mami, we never back down.
I agree.
We never back down from any battles.
Yes.
Even though it's internally our own battles, we will fight it till we succeed.
Well said.
Well said. I give you a round of applause.
Right. Thank you. So it's like, you know, when you're trying to make dum biryani, right? And it doesn't work. What do you have? Normal biryani, right? Makan je lah. You know?
Just eat.
Just do it.
So yours started quite new recently, right?
We are still new lah.
So don't you think that the market, I mean the industry is saturated, one, and don't you think that it's on a downward trend with Let's Go themselves folding and starting their own stuff? Okay. What's your opinion on the industry?
A lot of the
itself?
smaller podcasts now have already shut down. Like recently Crowded Room said that they are closing their doors. All the good ones are actually leaving already.
Okay, let me be very frank with you regarding that opinion. It's very good that you asked me that question. This saturated market itself, why is it saturated to begin with?
Because it can succeed.
Exactly. So with the highest chance of low difficulty and high volume of getting it to succeed, we are actually scaling it to make it work. We go back to the rezeki thing. Not if it's not meant to be yours, it's not meant to be yours. Maybe for Crowded Room, and why Let's Go flipped. It's maybe their time to take a break. It's maybe their time to just cool out for a while. Maybe they come back be even stronger. We don't even know. What we envision, if we stop now, we have more people coming in, and that's the volume that we want. And what is the market showing right now? It's saturation, right? Why not tap on it? Make it more unity, so that everybody has a pie on it.
Right, nice.
Yeah.
So are you saying that their time is up, my time is now?
Tu John Cena.
John Cena dia pakai.
John Cena, take it.
Hello.
Okay.
Tu John Cena. Jangan ingat aku tak tahu.
He's an avid wrestling fan also.
Batista.
Baptista.
Yeah. The Manimal Baptista. Okay, so he talk very what you call it, like very long-winded here and there. Very systematic.
Bye. Bye.
Very proper, very all this. Okay, I give you simple layman term.
Okay.
For me, I told him, okay, we look at this like a small business startup.
Good way to see it.
We try for a year or two. We see how it goes. Okay. During this 1-2 years, don't matter if there's if we go up or we go down. We just ride the ocean, ride the wave. We just see how it goes. After 2 years, that's like our what do you call it, like
benchmark.
Timeline. Yes. Yeah. So from there we gauge.
So you give yourself 2 years.
2 years.
So about a year in already?
Almost a year.
Almost a year.
Almost a year. Yeah.
Have you seen that? I don't know if it's a meme or art artwork where this person dig,
Yeah.
and then he gave up at the last moment. That's when he find the treasure.
Yeah.
Just one more dig.
One more dig.
Can you dig that, sucker?
Somebody save me, guys.
Okay, best. Ada gig. Okay.
Yeah, so so for me, like I told him lah, I told him just look at it 1-2 years, we see how it goes. Yeah, no need to pressure, no need to anything.
Macam dia long-winded.
Mine is not long-winded, mine is long-term. Long-term.
That's why he said 2 years.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, so let's get to your content.
Yes,
Okay, so
alright.
let's go. I mean, the two of us obviously has consumed. We have consumed your content.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And we have seen some of the work that you have done.
Of course.
And one of the things that we always discuss is that 3 buy or 3 buys
Yeah.
is full of controversy.
Yes.
Yeah.
So are you all doing it consciously, or is this something that not invited but controversy comes to you all?
Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, let me be very direct with you. It was an uninvited thing.
Oh, really?
Not intentional lah.
It was really non-intentional. We wanted to go in the direction of common folks.
Right.
Okay.
I felt that direction we three do our own gig. We talk about whatever that we want to talk about. We are happy with whatever content we are doing. Then we roll it out.
Yeah.
But the delivery was very, very weak. To the point that I feel that we were so I wouldn't say we, I would say I was very obsessed with the numbers that it became a breakup.
So does it mean that the earlier content like your NS stories lah, all this, you were not satisfied with that?
I wasn't.
Okay, the starting content.
Were you not satisfied because the numbers weren't there, or were you not satisfied because of maybe people giving you feedback that, tak kelakar sangat lah korang, or
My
something?
wife
I
gave
don't
me
know.
the feedback that I was doing content of what I want to talk about, not what the
People wanna hear.
consumers want to listen.
Oh.
Right.
Okay, but
Yes.
mind you, back then we did not know who our consumers were.
Mind it.
Mind it. Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
So it's like at that point of time I tell him, don't stress out,
Yeah.
take a chill pill, yaar. Come on.
Yeah.
Eat some dal, some naan, you're good to go.
Yeah, bakwas.
Okay, so
Okay, yeah.
at that point of time I feel like, okay, because it's just the two of us,
Yeah.
we haven't no guests yet, no nothing.
Yeah.
So purely our content is we need to like think and then
Yeah.
produce the content.
Yeah.
Right.
And at that point of time I feel like we were satisfied with what we have, but he wasn't satisfied with the numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in a way,
that-
I dare say maybe you all feel kurang syok sendiri.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I dare to say that. I would agree with you 100%. No,
Thank you so
no
much.
doubt.
No.
I wouldn't say we shot sendiri.
No, this guy will never back down.
Yeah.
I think you and me is similar lah. Like I mentioned, right?
Don't even think of speaking with him about it.
No,
Let me tell you about my honest opinion.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, you go first.
Interesting,
This
You
guy
go
very
first.
toxic. He's very like macam self-conscious. No, he will never back down. Egoistic fella.
okay.
Let him be. Okay, to be simple.
Arrogance naik. Confidence.
Don't underestimate the power of a common.
You come in movie dialogues.
Just throwing left, right, center.
Okay. Let's be very, very 100% transparent
Real,
regarding this.
yeah.
Okay. Being transparent, when I told you that I wasn't satisfied, is because we were shook sendiri. My wife told me about it, and I was being egoistic about it. I couldn't take it in. I couldn't swallow it in. I was doing it like, you macam shook sendiri, you buat sendiri. You are just talking about what you want to talk about, and you never even think about
The
the
people close
consumers.
to you will give you the best feedbacks.
Yes.
Yeah.
My wife is my number one hitter.
Yeah. Agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. As in my wife lah, not your wife lah.
Understand.
That's why whenever there's a good episode, I will ask him, what does his wife say?
Dia berbual macam kita share.
Shout out to Alisa.
Alisa my wife Hanisa.
Oh my god.
What a small world.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Interesting.
So
My one tak sah tak apa.
You belum sah bro.
Kau punya
You
wife semua belum sah punya.
Belum sah.
Ya, belum sah.
you don't move forward. That camera favor.
Oh,
Don't
sorry.
Your body big like barrier. Don't disturb.
I may look like a sinner, but I'm a saint, you know. Okay. Sambung.
Continue. Sorry.
Continue.
Yeah.
So being number one hater, you have to actually listen. Well, when you keep talking and you listen to yourself, you're never gonna open to criticisms. And when this happens, you're just allowing yourself to do content that people don't want to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have people who like one, kosong, even zero. We have 0 likes and everything like that. What does that show you? They don't want to consume. Your rubbish is not meant for somebody else. So let's start doing something that will benefit the community, right, and make the consumers listen to us. Why not make Tigabai a worldwide thing? Why not make Tigabai a nationwide thing? So, like I mentioned, like you asked, was he invited or uninvited? He was uninvited. When we had our first guest, Roti Bakar Lele, we loved him so much, but you know, a lot of things happened with him and everything. Like, we empathize with him, but at the same time, it created a huge wave to the point that we have trollers, you know, trending us and everything like that. You know, that's why I say he was uninvited. And then moving on, we have Dewi. Tichino Eyes. Hi, Tichino Eyes.
Hello.
Yeah. And then
John Chena.
with her saga, he was uninvited. Why I said it was not uninvited because he was coincidentally with Roti Bakar Lele at the point of time, and we came to meet Roti Bakar Lele and she was there. Whilst that happened, I took the opportunity to talk to her about it. Why not come to Tigabai to have that
conversation?
Yes,
right.
We took the opportunity when it was in front of us. We didn't let it go. Have at it, took it, and it became a thing. So why not? Why would I stop there? It became a controversy. It is something that we are handling it very well. We are talking and asking proper questions. People love it. People are consuming it.
Agree.
We are getting a lot of likes. Have at it. That's what we are
that works.
continuing on.
So go for it lah.
Yeah.
And also because
Good answer.
and also another thing is because when we have these guests over, you know, whether we call it controversies or not lah, we don't tell them what our opinion is. You know, that platform is like for you to talk, for us to listen, to entertain the people there. That's it.
No judgment lah.
No judgment.
Right.
Yeah. So we listen and we don't judge.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but your answer earlier when you said that you don't invite controversy, there's a particular saga that I feel that you have invited it. It was the Queen Zazuza saga versus Streets to Ring.
Alright.
It's something that has been passed, or shall we say, dah basi punya cerita.
Understand.
But you all bring it back. And then that's where, I mean, even Streets to Ring, I saw the comment. He actually commented on that reel.
Yes.
Cerita dah basi, berasa masih bawa balik.
Okay.
Right? Okay. I mean, for our listeners who don't understand Malay, the story has already passed. So why do you bring it back?
Yes.
Right? Wouldn't you say that in that case, korang cari controversy, you all are finding the controversy?
Because that was what, to be honest, that was what I felt.
Okay.
And it reflected. I reflected to him. I say, dorang like apa sah namanya, their content is always like controversy, back to back. Yeah.
Okay, honestly, I feel that
Wait a moment.
Yeah.
Brother, ask a very good question.
Yes, thank you.
question again one more time. Alhamdulillah.
Yes.
Okay, so
Lidah kena pedit sikit.
Alhamdulillah. Itu dah lain.
Jangan.
Okay, betul-betul sikit. Okay, now on a serious note. On a serious note.
Serious note guys. Serious. We are serious podcasters.
Yeah. We are podcaster, not news reader, bro. Relax lah, you know. Take a chill pill.
Yeah, we are entertaining you all, you know.
Take some chai shots.
Shots.
Chai shots should be good to go.
Chai shots,
bro.
We should have got some from Tari just now. Chai shots.
Nanti by sarbat ber.
Okay, on.
Okay, so
get to the
honestly, for that question, I feel that once again, we let the guest talk. Okay, and from what I was told prior to that recording, a certain live or video came up again.
Right.
So unknowingly for us, we just let the guest talk lah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then like you see, we can't control what the guest want to talk.
Yeah.
Okay, because at the end of the day, like that platform is like for her to talk or he to talk lah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when that commenter happened, the commenter commented.
Yeah.
I just read and okay.
Okay, I would like to counter Wolf with what you said.
Right.
Okay, did you watch the podcast?
No, I didn't.
I did.
Bubu did, right?
Yes.
Did Bubu watch the whole thing?
Yes.
Did Bubu realize what was mentioned before the question?
Which question?
What I asked.
What do you ask? There's so many questions.
So
Which
I
part?
asked.
Yeah.
You took the phone. and went to toy with the phone.
When she was like hi, and then that fella was at the other side, right?
Yes, I said that. Right. Before that, did you realize what I said? Or did you realize what Queen said?
No, I can't remember right now.
Yes. Okay. So, in order for that, sometimes we have to understand this. Reels are for hooks.
Yeah, agree.
Reels are
preach
this. Reels are for hooks. Reels are for viewers to consume our whole
episode.
Yeah. That's why they release a trailer before a movie. It's just a trailer before a movie. If you are commenting on the trailer and judging it as it's bad, you are just bringing something from the past towards the present. Consume the movie. Have at it. Understand it. If you don't understand it, then how are you going to comment on it? You know, we are called whatever we are called. I accept it 100% willingly. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion.
Right.
But again, we have the whole thing on recording. Why are you not watching it?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a simple thing as you see a food. You don't know how it tastes like.
Yeah.
You can't say it's bad.
Yeah. You can judge it.
You have to eat it. What?
Yeah.
You have to eat it to tell it it's bad or it's good.
Yeah.
You know, so that's it lah. Yeah. So it's the same thing like what you say. When you watch a trailer, you can't say that the movie is good or bad.
Yeah.
You gotta watch the whole thing, you know. So for me, it's also the same as like what he said earlier on. Everybody, like, people have the freedom, like, to, what do you call it, to create content, whatever bullshit. What you say, so?
To form their own perception.
Perception, and then it's like
give their own opinion.
So it's like, and also it's like you say lah, it's a clickbait lah.
Yeah.
It's a clickbait. It's a thing for like to get people's attention.
Yeah.
Yeah. So bad marketing is still marketing.
This is a problem in podcasting where I find that they don't understand reels.
Yes.
They do not understand, because I personally got into trouble with reels.
Correct.
They just took whatever part that I say and then they're like spreading it and say, Anazia said this. But they didn't watch it to get the context on what is behind that reel.
By the day, people still know, people get to know who Anazia is.
True.
You know?
Yes.
Even without watching, be saying this, people are talking about your name.
Yeah, exactly.
So the right people were like, Siapa? Who is this Anazia?
Yeah.
So that's how we took it.
Right.
No, don't care what the comments are, whatever. We know like this is just for clickbait and everything.
Yeah, true.
You know?
Okay.
At the end of the day, like you are free to create what videos you want, how you want it, whatever. You know, we do our style, you got your own style.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know?
True.
Yeah, so we posted it. You know, we got a lot of like comments. Some are okay, some are not okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also like okay lah, whatever lah.
We determine need back to life.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. We have people not liking you. That's normal.
Normal, yeah.
We have people liking you. That's normal.
Yeah.
It goes the same
Same
way
way,
as in the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
I believe, I really believe, not everybody is your taste.
Correct.
Yeah, agree.
Not everybody is your type of chai.
Correct. I like when you
some
put
don't
it
like
that
masala
way.
chai, some don't like.
Some like ginger in it. Cardamom.
I don't like ginger Thai.
I don't like ginger chai.
Ginger Thai mana ni?
Ginger Thai
Thai.
Ginger Thai?
Kau dah main dah tutup.
That's a masus in front.
Oh, they encourage.
Sampai.
Macam mana dia tahu?
He driving what?
Yeah.
Pass by.
Hider wife.
Okay. So moving on. Okay, so your answer is a hook at the end of the day. It's a double-edged sword, right?
Yeah.
So some people may hate it, some people may like it, and you take whatever criticism that comes with it, and you take whatever good that's come with it.
Yes.
But let's move on to another saga.
Let's go.
Right after that,
bro.
there was this. I'm not sure who exactly, but there was this mummy that you all interviewed. Apparently,
Kak Falin.
Kak Falin.
With the daughter and the son.
Okay, let's go.
So apparently, whatever she said was debunked, or rather, she wasn't saying the right thing lah. She was lying about whatever she said in your podcast, and this was actually came out in an episode after that, or even in your lives like your TikTok lives and all that.
Understand. Okay.
And we saw like 3 bayi kena tipu kan ni.
Yeah.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
It's getting hot in here.
Go Haider, go.
Wow. Right. So I mean,
I love spicy, you know.
Yeah. So I mean, there's good and bad, because there are people like what she said. 3 bayi kena tipu.
Yes.
People who are supporting you, why would they say kena tipu?
Yeah.
There will be people who don't know. We're saying, why is 3 byte at it again? Right? First kau dah
Never
korek,
ending.
kau dah kepo, kau dah batu apoy
Yeah.
for that, and now you don't even do your vetting. You don't even vet
Yes,
your
very good.
guest
Yeah.
punya.
I love you,
No
Haida.
homework.
I love you, Haida.
Yeah, thank you. I'm a
I
senior podcaster
love
now.
you.
Alright.
Wah, kontroversi ni.
Alright.
We got it from you guys. We learn from the best.
Matthew McConaughey.
Bye. Face there, bye.
Oh, sorry. I know I do cooking.
Yeah, I got to see your face by when I edit.
Okay.
So, what are your thoughts about it? Would you have done it differently, or tell us.
Okay.
Tell us
Walk
about
us
it.
through your thought
Okay, I
process.
answer first, then you take your chance.
Go.
Yeah.
Go.
Okay.
Okay. Tag team.
Taking.
Okay.
Go.
So, very good. I will take that in.
Yeah.
I didn't do my due diligence.
Okay.
100%.
3 byte never do due diligence.
Very good. 100% I am on board with you. I didn't do my due diligence, and that was my first mistake.
Right.
Okay.
I am also given the information later.
Right.
So when I found out about it, I was a little bit upset. So I took it upon
yourself.
my own self to just leave it be. And there was no continuation of the episode.
Yeah, it just ended.
It just ended just right there
Mm.
after we wanted the child to speak.
Mm.
Why we didn't continue is because it got debunked. After it got debunked, we just didn't want to continue with it, and we felt like if we were to continue and have this person on our platform to continue on saying whatever she want to say, we will be in trouble.
Yeah.
We will be in very
Your
big
credibility
trouble.
will be questioned.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Our podcast was sent to government
Right.
agencies and
Serious,
everything.
ah?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
The ones that support her for the child.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, really?
So yeah. He doesn't know anything because yeah.
Sarfara don't know anything.
Not like that. Bye.
You got your chance. Hold on.
Tum bohot galat nahi hai. Okay, carry on.
Okay, carry on.
Then it became so I took it upon myself again, like I mentioned. I felt very sad. Okay,
Yeah.
because I tak ada sad music.
Oh, dah.
Oh, minta pula. True
Bruh.
podcaster.
Yeah.
True podcaster.
Yeah. Because if you listen to our podcast, he like this segment.
Ah.
The sad one.
I felt very
That
sad.
one the
Feeling
ending.
one
I like happy ending.
Hey, shut up.
DJ type.
This is my time. This is my time. Shut up.
Your time is now.
Yeah. I just felt like I got lied to.
Tissue.
Oh, so sweet, yeah. Yeah.
Spoil lagi music. Baik dah baik.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ya Allah,
Yeah.
sedap aku.
Shut up. Okay. So I felt like we need to do vetting next time. I made my mistake. I took the content. I really took the content in, and I never expected it to be the way it was.
Okay.
Next time I will do my due diligence lah. Oh,
Next time we'll do the vetting, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I will take you to the veterinarian.
yeah. Haiwan.
Ya hayawan. Ya syarmuta. Ya shawarma. Okay. So regarding this issue, right?
Right.
Okay, so basically we were providing a platform. Okay, and not just us that were lied to. It was Kak Queen also.
Right.
So Kak Queen was liked by this person also lah. So at the end of the day kita tengok orang can I just speak in Malay for this?
Yeah,
Or
go
can
Okay,
you-
go ahead.
So
We'll
like,
put subtitle lah.
Yeah.
oh sorry, okay,
There's
never
somebody
mind.
that pop up will like, yeah.
I know
Yeah.
Okay,
Kanan knows about
okay.
it.
So we were like to also.
Okay.
We provided
Jangan.
we provided our podcast as a platform to raise awareness. You know, because we pity and we empathize with the situation. Yes. You know, the household and everything lah. Because I was there, I saw it with my own eyes, and then I took it. I believe what was told. You know, as I observed the condition of the house and everything.
You went down to her place.
Yeah.
I was with Kak Queen.
Then that should be research already, right?
So
Not
because
entirely lah.
because like how do you say like maybe people are just sincere in helping others.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
You know, and we like from the stories that she shared, and then like the papers that she showed and everything. So we believe like like it's a sad thing lah for people to go through like this and everything. So we Kak Queen message us, talk to us about this. Like, is it okay if like did she ask us?
Yeah.
Okay. So I was on board. I told him, okay, let's go. Because after controversies, whatever bullshit. So
do something heartwarming.
This is like the first good thing you are doing.
Yeah.
So I was telling him like, okay, you know what? Fuck it, let's just do it because it's gonna be like Ramadan also. Just like just get our name like a clean name lah for once. And then so after all that, suddenly got a call from him.
Okay.
Hey, Saf, I was like, huh? Are you being legit? So when I called Kak Queen tell me everything.
Okay.
So I was shocked. Honestly, I was shocked.
Scary.
Huh? No, this one not scary.
Oh, yeah, scary.
This one just like disappointed lah. Yeah. So when he called me, I told him, bro, don't lie to me, bro. Like this one, like I don't think it can be a lying thing lah,
It's not something to lie about.
Not something to be lied about lah, to joke about or whatever, right? And then he tell me, release Af, gerbah-gerbu, everything.
Yeah.
Then I was like, okay, you know what? I will call Kak Queen.
Okay.
Because she is like the center of all lah. She is like the spokesperson lah. So called her, she tell me the truth, the everything. I was shocked lah. But then like I told her, say, you know what? It's okay lah. We like
take it as a lesson.
Take it as a lesson. Like next time do our due diligence. They just check. Like sometimes it's like, how to say, we sometimes in life we just need to second guess about people lah. You need to have that doubt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your husnuzon jangan game strong
Correct. We need to husnuzon, but don't 100% lah.
Yes.
At the end of the day, because like we may not come up with money, but we come up with time and energy.
Yeah.
Actually we come up with money lah. The studio we let her record all. Okay. So
don't calculate here.
Yeah. No, not calculator. Calculative.
Oh, calculative.
Calculator different.
Okay.
So yeah lah. So from there on, when that saga happened, it was already like we started Ramadan already. And that was like for me, like we can let it go or whatsoever.
So you never released the second episode, right?
Third.
The third one you didn't release.
Yes.
So
And
first, second, and then third. Okay.
Yeah.
So from there, it was like I told him, you know what, it's Ramadan already. Then like, never mind,
just forgive and forget.
Like for us, it's easy because we just like interview, let them talk.
Just got to know.
Yeah, but the ones that are facing was actually like Kak Queen and her team lah.
Yeah.
Friends who are actually like came down and everything.
Yeah.
On that note, so what we have learned is vetting is very important.
Yes, of course.
Correct.
So if you listen to the next segment, which is our interview with our agent Bollywood,
Yep.
she will make sure due diligence is always happen. With her, she will take care of it.
Yes.
Sweet.
So you're going to listen. We are back with Agent Bollywood, Sharbina.
Hey.
Okay, so the last product talk, if you all haven't listened, go and listen to last week's product talk.
Yeah.
Went forward. If you all don't want to listen to our content, I might forward to the part where she's talking. The last 10
It's
minutes.
very beneficial.
Yes, because it's very interesting. She's talking about lease buyback
scheme.
Lease buyback scheme, LBS. So there was so much information that you shared, but there are probably different scenarios, right? So for example, right now you were explaining about the lease buyback. What if the owners lah, right? They die before they reach that age lah.
95.
95, right?
Yeah.
So what happened then to the money, or what happened to the house or whatever?
Okay. It depends on whether do they have children as occupiers staying in the house.
Okay.
Now if there's only two of them, these two owners, usually it's auto.
Yes.
If one pass away, then the other one auto gets to stay. And then now if both pass away, you have to surrender the flat to HDB. Because you only cover ini, then whatever money, because you have bought until 95, right? So whatever money will be refunded for the remaining lease. Let's say you pass away after 5 years of doing this, then there's 25 years of lease that you hold, right? So HDB will refund that value to
the waris
to the waris
like
so that's it.
Correct. So if ada anak if there's a child, assuming younger, so if there's a child staying as occupier, then that child gets to stay until the lease ends. That means the lease of what the parents.
That means can be brought down to them lah.
Yeah,
in
brought
this
down,
situation.
but only up till the lease lah. The 95.
Then they have to let go lah.
Contoh the parents retain 30 years lease, right? 5 years later pass away. So now remaining only 25 years.
That's right.
Yeah. So even if the flat has still 60 years of lease, the child can stay for another 25 years.
And then HDB will take back.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Correct.
Interesting.
Alright.
Correct. So that's so it depends on whether there's any occupier, any child. Yeah. So to complete the remaining list lah. If nobody already, then HDB will take back lah. But they will refund lah.
Okay.
They will refund. Yeah. Even whatever, remember the CPF Life I told you, right? The purpose is to top up the RA.
Yeah.
The CPF Life premium also, for example, you buy that premium, the context 50,000, which you're supposed to get $250 per month lah, for example, example aja. But you pass away 10 months later. Okay, maybe both pass away lah, maybe accident ke apa, I don't know lah. Both pass away,
so
nobody.
Ramli lah. They watch Ramli lah.
At 65 years old,
Romeo and Juliet lah, for example lah. If nobody ready to take over,
me mamu.
So assuming nobody to take over already, so pass away like maybe 10 months later. So 250 per month times 10 months, they've only received 2,500 out of their 50,000 premium, right? So there's this balance of 47,500 unused premium will be refunded to the CPF nominees. That means this maybe anak or whatever. Now, if you never do any nominations to receive CPF, then it will go. Yes, the Singapore.
So it's important to make the nominations.
Yeah, the intestacy law lah, like maybe Farayet or whatever. I don't know. Okay, so
you can always
everything.
nominate me.
So everything. Everything will be refunded up till the whatever ini. But also I want to add on. If you apply and you get this lease buyback scheme, remember there is a restriction, because you only now have that 30 years lease, right?
Okay.
You cannot sell the house already.
Yes.
Okay, and you cannot also rent out the flat. It's meant for you to stay inside the flat. You cannot do this, take the money, and then you go stay with someone else and you rent out the flat. Cannot.
But under table surely got people do now.
Yeah, surely. So I'm telling you, the restriction is when you do this, you cannot take the money and then you stay somewhere else. You rent out the flat. Cannot. You cannot sell the house. You cannot rent out the flat when you get this lease buyback scheme.
So selling is totally out of the picture lah, because they
rent
can't do it lah.
cukup bagi dia.
But renting out, what will happen to them? Will there be jail, fine?
Because when you rent out, when you rent out, you need to submit the HDB approval, right?
For you to start the process. The agreement.
That means to register the tenants. This one, so it will not be approved.
I see.
Yeah. But once you try to do that, then the HDB will know that you had intention. They might check if you want to do like you say under the table. Of course, so they will check because they know there was this intention but not approved, right? So maybe they are renting it out without approval. HDB might come and check.
So so
and
my question
HDB,
is,
if HDB check, if you are renting without approval and all that, then they will take back the house. They will seize the house. Yeah.
Same thing goes with those houses that are not yet MOP.
Correct.
That's usually what happens.
Very risky.
Correct.
I got a few houses that I want to report. Okay, so is that it? Okay, so thank you so much for sharing.
So I think hope this was beneficial.
Yes,
very beneficial.
Especially for your parents.
So for those of you who have elderlies and this is something that you can utilize for their benefit lah. The lease buyback scheme, LBS, and you can contact Shabina because she has full of knowledge. 9181 4262. Call her.